Well, this is an easy question. At least one of you has a decent set of ribs, or not such a decent set of ribs.
No, obviously copped a fairly big hit in the Canterbury game, and nothing's broken, just a bit of rib cullies damage, and it's just a matter of time and they will heal themselves.
Lazo, we're talking about it. I mean, their defence is so significant. You've already felt that last week.
Yeah, I was very impressed with their defence yesterday, and I'm positive that's what won them the game. And it's a funny thing, isn't it? I mean, 22 rounds, and you wouldn't have given Canterbury a hope in hell. It just goes to show you that form going into semi-finals means bugger all.
Agro.
You said naughty word. Didn't say naughty word, Lazo.
No, listen, this isn't 7:30.
And by the way,
this isn't
you
7:30
did
in the
pick Canberra to win, didn't you? You did. He was on the radio up here and he picked Canberra to win by 20 points.
Yeah, well, 20 points. It was a 20-point spread, but obviously the wrong way.
Agro, what's gone wrong with the Broncos?
Well, I don't know. We were all hoping that they'd go through, but Lazo, in his column in the Sunday Mail in Brisbane today, says that some other players need to take a long, hard look at themselves, didn't you, Lazo?
Oh, I included myself in that, mate.
Yeah.
But I just think on the Broncos year, I think the Canterbury game typified the year we had. You know, you get your best shot, and I'm sure that's what Canterbury are doing.
What about the desperation when you play against them, Glenn? Is that obvious? I mean, just watching from the TV, you can see that they're fairly keen to win a game. But at ground level, does it make itself a lot more obvious?
Well, I didn't see too much of our game against them, of course, but I did watch the game yesterday, and they're just brimming with enthusiasm and that sort of thing there, where they're dragging down players and getting across there. Simon Gillies, I thought, was inspirational yesterday. I thought he led the side very, very well. And if they can take that confidence and that enthusiasm into next week, I'm sure they're going to give it one big shot.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, I suppose.
If you don't mind. I'm a bit at odds and ends, you know, I'm a bit of an ARL boy myself, but now I don't know, at the end of the season, you know, a final here, a final there, and I see the Super League draws out, and the first game you play is against the Hunter Mariners that don't exist yet.
Oh, yeah, well...
How are you going to read their form, pal?
Mate, they do exist. It's just a matter of getting them a club down there, and I'm sure that will happen in the not-too-distant future.
Yeah, well, I'm sitting here waiting to... See, I'm now 61 half dozen the other. I don't know whether to follow ARL or Super League or what. I'm just confused as anything. I'm a confused fan, Lazo.
Just on that too, I mean, isn't it great to see that we haven't spoken about ARL or Super League battles at all in the papers over the last month because of the games we've been seeing. It's been great.
Agro, could you probably elicit from Glenn what the future holds for the Broncos as far as new players coming into the club and things like that? I mean, you've got your eye on the pulse of what's happening up there in the
Absolutely. Actually, anyone who reads the paper can tell there's going to be a couple of new people coming into the club real soon, I think. Hey, Lazo.
What are you insinuating there, Agro?
Well, you were saying because you lose Kelvin Giles, don't you?
Well, Kelvin Giles is no longer with us, and that's obviously a big loss.
And Benny didn't go to Canberra. They were begging him to go down there.
No, I think Benny's quite happy where he is, mate.
Lazo, it's Turvey. Look, you said a lot of players get out of it what they put into it, but it appears to me that a lot of players are getting a lot out of it and not putting a lot into it that are wearing a lot of the Broncos jerseys this year.
Well, I mean, I was obviously talking about on the training paddock and so forth, but you're right, Turvey. Yeah, we're getting paid a lot more money than what we usually are, and they're just not putting in their... you know, I just know that there's a few of us in the club at the moment that are sort of sitting back and taking the soft option, and
but that's the thing with the Broncos,
found out in the next couple of weeks, let me assure you.
You've got the depth, though, don't you?
We've got great depth, Agro. We've got great depth, but again, on last Saturday or Sunday, we had 4 front rowers off the paddock plus Peter Ryan, so not having that luxury either. Was probably something that we'd like to have had, of course, against...
Well, Peter Ryan's a worry. Every time his alarm clock goes off, he gets up in shadow boxes, doesn't he? He's a worry, that Peter Ryan.
You said you weren't going to bring up this sort of stuff.
He's been looking for me, hasn't he?
He certainly has. He certainly has.
I don't think he's the only one. Agro, you talk Super League ARL next year. Aren't you just going to settle back and follow the Crushers one week, then the Broncos the next?
Well, no. I have to pick a team, and I work with Glenn on radio, and I'm not game enough not to go to the Broncos on Thursdays and Fridays, so I've booked the Crushers in for Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and Mondays I'm going to go for the Bears. The Brisbane Bears, the AFL.
All right, thanks for your time this morning. Guys, would you please thank Agro and Glenn Lazarus. When we return, it's time to dissect poor old Clippy Lions and come up with the ultimate game plan to stop Manly's magician.